What's going on, guys? We are back with another review today. We're taking a look at the Kobe 5 Buce Lee, the God Killer batch from Kickwho. Before we get into them, I want to remind you this video and all the other content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're new to the channel, guys, go ahead and like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. And be sure to follow me on Instagram. Follow me there for more detailed info. You can also hit me up at TikTok at kvegaskickz. And guys, I really appreciate all the support. So we're going to jump right into these Kobe 5s. So like I said, guys, this is the God Killer batch of the Kobe 5. In my opinion, the best one-to-one version we have on the market. The S2 is not bad. It just has some aesthetic things that aren't quite as good as the God Killer. I don't think there's a batch out there that gets it quite as good as this. Here is the info that you will need for that pair, guys. You can see the discount code KVegas. Good for any shoe, good all the time on there. So yeah, good to go. Let's check out the shoes. On the bottom, you got that Kobe 5 Protro outsole, so it does have the extra groove patterns. This is done in a solid rubber compound, so these are phenomenal for traction. You do have the red hit here at the forefoot, real carbon fiber, and then of course that Shizuku in that bright red. All that looks really good. Your midsole, the Cushline midsole, you got the Nike Zoom back here on the outsole actually, and then of course the little indentations of the braille and the KB up at the toe box. You can see the midsole has a nice gloss finish right here, gloss and textured, and then switches over to more of a matte right here for the yellow. Going around looking at the medial side of the shoe, this pair is very clean from glue residue, which is great. You know, that's something I see more and more frequently now on Kobe's, is that glue residue. You know, not always a sign of a sole separation about to happen or going to happen, but just it's nice to see a clean glue job like this. So as far as the fit and comfort of this shoe, these fit me comfortably true to size. I've always thought the Kobe 5 was like a comfortably snug one-to-one fit, not something that I would necessarily want to go up a size unless maybe you're a wide footer, or if you know what you wear in Kobe's, then that's what I would get, because these fit just like my retail, let's put it that way. And as far as comfort goes, they do come with the Zoom Turbo unit, the top loaded here in the forefoot. No Zoom in the heel, just that Cushline, which is plenty of impact protection. You don't necessarily need a Zoom bag back here. That Zoom Turbo unit, in my opinion, is a little bit stiff right out of the box, but breaks in very quickly. And then they feel really good on foot, very responsive, and yet still really cushioned as well. The upper of the shoe, you have that skin fuse upper. Looks good. You can see that fly wire, everything looking as it should. Of course, you got the scratches in red on top of this kind of shimmery black material. Really nice. All looks great. Do have the thinner, you know, Kobe laces in yellow, and then that torch tongue system, of course, in black. Up at the top of the tongue, a very nice metallic silver Shizuku, and it is pressed into the tongue, not just stuck on, so it looks really good, nice and clean. One of the things that the God Killer consistently gets better than any other batch is the shape of the tongue. You can see that really nice tight spiral. Most of them, most of the tongues from the other batches are like wider, look like that. Not a big deal per se, but I just try to point out like things like that. You also have a more sleek shape right here around the ankle collar, again, compared to other batches. You can see it does have the correct insole down in there. I did remove it from the other shoe, so we'll take a look at that momentarily. The swoosh on the lateral side, of course, black with the metallic silver outline. Another thing that this batch gets better than the S2 is the spacing and size of this swoosh right here. If you had an S2 side by side, you'd see the swoosh does not take up as much room on this center panel. In fact, if I did this right here and put my finger there on an S2, there would be some space between my finger and the swoosh. As you can see here, it takes up this little portion right here. Again, that's not a big deal on the S2. It's just something this batch gets better, gets correct. Back of the shoe, you do have this really nice padded mesh. Nice notch here for your Achilles, sits in really well. And then of course you do have that heel counter in black, nice and glossy with that red Kobe signature. And then of course the 5 indentations right here. Shape is another thing. This one gets better than the S2. The S2 is going to be a little bit fatter, maybe look a little bit more like that, whereas this is slightly more sleek. So another thing that, again, the God Killer just gets better. Medial side, of course, you got that black swoosh, again, outlined in metallic silver. No issues there. Let me bring in the left one here, guys, and we'll take a look at it. Just a beautiful, iconic pair of Kobe's right here. They really did a great job on this pair. Everything lines up very well from the rear. Let's give you another shot of that heel counter. There you go. Again, pretty stinking clean. Overall, looks great. Very, very impressed with these. I just don't think you can ever go wrong with the godkiller batch, guys. Certainly not for any Kobe. All right, let me get my light on here, and we're going to take a look at our strobel. So, of course, you do have the gray strobel, and then you might, probably not going to really be able to see it, but the outline of that zoom turbo unit up in the forefoot is going to start right in this area and cover the majority of the forefoot. And then there is a shot of your size tag. Now, inside the shoe, out of the box, just came with your regular, little tissue paper, nothing out of the ordinary there. And then the insole is the correct split insole. So if I'd pulled the other one out, you'd see it's all of Kobe's face and the 2 and the 4. So it's just the blue Ortholite style insole, which is correct for the Kobe 5. So all good there. Let's set these to the side and take a look at our packaging. So with this one, guys, you're going to get the OG style Protro box, which is correct. Shouldn't get one with the scales because that's not what came with this release. You got the gloss signature and gloss Shizuku on the lid, on the top of the lid. Gloss swoosh there, branding on the bottom, another gloss swoosh, and this is not something from Kickwho. That's just something I do, since all the Kobe boxes virtually look the same, to keep it straight what's what in my closet. So Kobe 5 Protro Del Sol Black Metallic Silver, again men's 13. Inside you just got regular white tissue paper, nothing else inside the box. Box was pretty well protected, which is pretty standard from Kickwho. Very rarely do I get a shoe from them where the box has received really any kind of damage, but as much as that's not really a big concern. I just like to show you guys that what matters is the shoes, and they are looking absolutely phenomenal. Again, just an iconic pair of Kobe's. So anyway, guys, that's my unboxing review of the Kobe 5 Protro Buce Lee, the godkiller batch from Kickwho. I hope that you enjoyed it and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Be sure to follow me on my other socials, and be on the lookout, guys, because we've got a lot more of these reviews coming your way.